So guys, we're going to start with chapter 4, don't pay the market. Chapter 4, as I sit outside in my city, because I run this city. So you guys can see I'm in the heart of nature, or in the heart of the city. And I believe this is a perfect time for me to make a video for you guys. Let me just move more into the sun so we can have a bit of sunlight. But we'll begin this video with a short meditation. So let us close our eyes and begin. So that was our meditation to put us in the right frame of mind so we can absorb all the knowledge that is going to change our lives. And I hope you guys believe in me the way that I believe in you. If you do believe in me, I would appreciate that you signify that belief with a like, a comment, or a subscription to my channel, where you will not be getting entertainment at all. There will be no entertainment, but only education. Education is the main purpose of this channel, and that is the main purpose of my being, is to educate those through the experiences that I have had. Because if I had the education that I'm providing, I would have had a more realistic mindset. So chapter 4, don't pay the market. No, go straight to there, don't pay the market. On one hand, paying for trading classes might seem like a waste of money. Why invest in education when you could put your money right into the market instead? Because you don't know what you're doing, so throwing money at the market is like gambling. Sure, you might have a few random wins at first, but eventually your losses will add up. Trading isn't hard, but it requires a specific skill set that only comes with time and practice. It's a lot easier to get there with guidance. And I'll say that trading is not difficult, man. Trading is not hard, because it's literally just the action of pressing the buy and the sell button. However, it is a very complex endeavor due to the fact that there is no structure, meaning that you have free will to act and behave as you choose to. And the way that you act and behave is going to determine your journey, your career, and the results that you get. So it's not difficult, but it's very complicated due to the fact that there are an infinite amount of probabilities and possibilities. Do you really need an education? Plenty of new traders don't think they need an education, and usually it's for one of the reasons detailed below. I don't need classes to some newbies. Day trading can seem simple. Pick some stocks, make some trades, get rich, but then they actually get started and usually they start to lose. Day trading doesn't require a college degree. In fact, my $8.9 million student, Jack Kellogg, never went to college, but it does require knowledge. If you try jump in and learn as you go, you're going to pay a heavy market tuition. Why lose when a little patience could save you a ton of money? And I love that last line. You're going to pay a heavy market tuition, because that is a reality and that is a fact. What you need to understand is that the losses that you take at the beginning of your career are you paying tuition. So when he says do not invest too much, don't put 100,000, because you're going to give a lot of that 100,000 back to the market, and that is your investment into the education. So it's better if you start with a small amount, an amount that you're able to accept losing, and that will be the tuition that you pay, because you have to take the losses to begin to understand that the losses are not going to define your career, but they're actually going to build your career. Therefore, in the beginning, the losses are your tuition. The losses are your business expenses. When you have another business, you own a store, you own a restaurant, you're going to buy supplies, and all of those things are going to deduct from the balance and the budget of your business, and you should count those as expenses in your business, the same way that when you take losses in the market, those are expenses in your business. So don't take them to heart. 2, classes are too expensive. If you haven't made any money trading, it can be hard to wrap your mind around paying for an education. But think about it, most people pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for a college education before they make money in their chosen career. They pay hundreds of thousands of dollars before they even know if they're gonna be able to get a job in the career that they're choosing or the degree that they're choosing to pursue. But think about it, most people pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for a college education before they make money in their chosen career. Good day trading classes won't be cheap, but they definitely won't cost as much as going to college. 3, I don't have enough time. Sorry, but you will need to make sacrifices if you want to become a successful trader. You might be forced to give up an hour of TV every day to study, or you might have to save up for trading books and DVDs. But if you're willing to make these sacrifices, you could be rewarded for it later. The benefits of investing in a trading education, here are just a few of the key advantages you'll gain by taking the time to educate yourself before you get started as a trader. A strong foundation can be built. A strong foundation. Can't build a house without a foundation. Your trading career will be a lot stronger over the long run if you take the time to learn the rules before you start trading. Exposure of different trading methods. If you decide to start trading alone, you might figure out certain methods of trading that work for you. But when the market shifts your setup or preferred style isn't working as well anymore, what now? By learning about different trading methods, you'll be better prepared to adapt when the market shifts, and it always does. 3, become a master of pattern identification. History doesn't repeat itself exactly in trading, but it's usually pretty close. Learning to identify patterns with stocks is one of the keys to making educated trades and mitigating risk. However, trying to identify and recognize patterns by yourself is difficult. To learn from someone who understands them is the best way to master them yourself. 4, mentorship. Having a mentor/teacher is like having a fast forward button on your trading career. And that is so true, man, because they've been through the experiences that you have. But to find a very good mentor, a solid mentor that's not going to sell you a course or sell you on how it can give you a profitable system or strategy, is very difficult. When I look at mentors, I would like to think someone like a Floyd Mayweather does not have to sell people on boxing courses for them to come and learn from him. But because he has been so successful himself within his career, he can provide that type of education and content to other boxers for free, off charge, because he knows that he is giving back to the community that gave to him. Without boxing, he would not be Mayweather. And without Mayweather, boxing still survives. So that's a very important thing you have to understand. Mentorship is important. Make sure your mentors are legit and they're not just trying to sell you on a course and make a profit from you. 5, accountability. If you want to make your trading dreams a reality, you need to stay accountable. But sometimes we all need a little help to stay on task. After all, without motivation, what is to keep you from quitting? Especially when things get tough. And that is why you need to, I don't think you need accountability, brother. You need discipline in your life. You need to do things regardless of how you feel. Do not let your feelings dictate the outcome of your day. A lot of people will not go to the gym today because they woke up feeling a bit tired. They woke up feeling like they didn't have enough sleep. They woke up feeling a bit sick. For whatever reason, whatever feeling that they have, that should not stop you. And that is what we call discipline. When you feel a certain type of way, but you still execute on the things that need to be done, that means you're a disciplined individual. And you do not have to be accountable to anyone. You do not need daddy to tell you, go brush your teeth, go to bed, do this, do that. No. Those are things you should know for yourself because you want to succeed. You want to succeed. The person who's holding you accountable is not going to hold you accountable to the standards that you need for yourself. Only you can do that. Only you can make those decisions when your accountability partner is not there. You are responsible. You have to take a good look in the mirror and realize you are responsible for yourself and the actions that you take. So the accountability that comes from pursuing an education can be a powerful motivator. Not only do you have your mentor and trading peers to answer to and show up for, but chances are if you invest in your education, you'll feel a great sense of accountability to yourself and have an increased desire to make your trading work. And that is true. If you invest into your education, you invest thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars into your education, then by default you are more obligated to follow through on actually using that education and actually studying it. As opposed to education that you get for free, most people take free things for granted, even though that free thing might just be as good as the paid resource. But just because you paid for it, you invested, there's a psychological twist within your mind that tells you that because I paid for it, I must use it. So now we look at the case study of Michael Good. Michael Good is a fantastic example of a trader who benefited from expanding his knowledge base. While he began trading alone and enjoyed moderate success for years, it wasn't until he sought out a proper trading education that his career really took off, and he broke the $1 million mark. Michael began trading in 2004 when he found himself on the receiving end of inheritance money. He was a grad student at the time and he figured that he was well suited to reading and studying. Why not learn about trading and investing and make use of all that windfall money? So began Michael's journey as an investor. Self-taught, he became fascinated with the so-called pump and dump phenomenon. In the world of penny stocks, he began swing trading pump and dumps, building on his position with each trade. He did pretty well for himself, but his career wasn't without its share of trials and errors. Then there was a pivotal moment in his career when he wrote a blog post declaring that Timothy Sykes was full of bullshit. This led to a heated back and forth between us that actually resulted in him signing on as my student. Once he committed to a real trading education, Michael began to refine his techniques and really gained an edge as a trader. Within a year, he changed his tune about day trading classes. Within 4 years, he was a millionaire. As of late 2021, he's up over 2.6 million in trading profits. He continues to be a profitable trader and has expanded into teaching as well. The way he's traded has changed over the years to adapt to meet the ever-changing market. However, he's never lost his deep interest in trading. If anything, pursuing a trading education only deepened his passion for the process and helped him grow into his own as a professional. And the markets are forever changing, man. Conditions are forever changing. It goes from upstream, consolidation, downstream, upstream, consolidation, downstream, randomly within those three parameters. Markets are constantly shifting. However, once you get to a point where you've realized your strategy and you've actually gained some consistency, you do not shift your strategy, you do not shift your plan, but you shift your risk. Those are the things that you should be shifting. If you see you're in a bad spell on the markets, don't stop trading. Keep trading because that is valuable data and information so that you know how your system runs when markets are against you. However, you need to be smart about it. Treat it like a business. Invest less. Hold more risk. Risk less than you need to in times where you're not getting the results that you desire. And like that, it allows you to stay in the game for another day. Because that's the most important thing, is to be in the game, to have capital so that you can actually pursue your dreams. You don't know what you don't know. You don't know what you don't know. How many things in life have you tried and been good at right away? Probably not too many. So why do so many traders get discouraged when there aren't instant successes? Trading, like anything else, takes time to master. A lack of experience isn't such a bad thing in trading. You may not have learned much yet, but you have learned the wrong things yet. The majority of his students have no background in trading and little experience with finance or investing in general. This can actually work to their advantage. When you don't know something, it means that you're open to learning everything. You don't have any bad habits to break. You don't have to break the over trading and whatnot. This is Timothy right now, so I'll be